Our strategy in 2015 with our board and shareholder support is to continue to focus on our core activities of asset management and investment banking. Continue to fine-tune our capital structure by reducing non-core investments, increasing core investments, reducing our leverage position, our leverage in the company. Focusing on our core activities, we are growing our assets under management with more managed funds than we traditionally used to do. We are enhancing our team internally, so we are in hiring mode, strengthening our human resources and human capital capabilities with an aim to grow assets under management and investment banking transactions. So those are the core elements of our strategy for the coming year. Kamco's strategy evolved over its 15-year history. In the past few years, a key element of that development was to focus more on creating managed funds that span the region. In that regard, we had a dedicated internal effort to focus on developing products that meet the new economic environment post-financial crisis. What we felt was that there needs to be a focus on simplicity of products, a focus on clarity of where the products will invest, a focus on how we can bring opportunities to our client base, our growing client base, and to investors that we seek to have as clients. So with all that put into effect, with the market having significant liquidity, post-financial crisis, people were fearful and kept a lot of what they have in deposits form. Now we're focusing as Kamco on creating products that help investors look at investing more directly than they used to, help investors understand fee structures that compensate their advisors based on performance rather than on size. We're focusing on investment opportunities that are tangible, clear. So our product line, for instance, we introduced an innovative real estate fund operating on seeking opportunities in the MENA region on a selective basis with strong internal guidance on how we do this. Income yielding real estate is something that is very popular and generally as a direct investment, and we're bringing that direct investment more into a managed fund structure. Fixed income space also is another area that we have focused on. We launched raising money for our new MENA fixed income fund. We have experience in that field. We used to have a Kuwait-based fixed income fund, which was very successful and closed its cycle 3 years ago. Now we are launching our MENA-focused fixed income fund. There, again, we are doing pretty much a simple approach of an innovative but simple but innovative approach at providing products to our clients. So here, fixed income does not have an official market in the region. It's an OTC type product in the region. However, post-financial crisis, you see that issuers of fixed income are blue chip corporates, blue chip private sector entities, government entities, government-supported entities that are also of high standard. So the instrument is relatively safe. We're allowing investors to invest in these instruments again through a fund structure. We see an increase in those instruments, whether in the conventional side of bonds or the Islamic side of sukuk. And that increase is basically as governments and entities proceed in their expenditure plans. So when we talk about government expenditure plans, there will be issuances of sukuks and bonds, and we hope through our fund to be acquiring such instruments and selling them down to investors who our client base, basically.